Hi everybody, welcome to this lovely stadium, the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan. Martin Tyler here, Alan Smith is sitting alongside me. Our action is from La Liga. It's Sevilla against Real Madrid.
Yeah, thanks Martin. I think both teams here are going to be positive. They are set up to attack, so I'm expecting a few goals here today. I don't want to put the mockers on, but I am expecting a few.
They say the game has changed, but when you look at Luka Modric, he could play in any generation. Proper ball-playing midfielder.
He keeps it ticking over, doesn't he? Sometimes you don't notice him, but his teammates certainly do, and they certainly miss him when he's not there.
This is the Sevilla lineup for this game. Tomasz Vaclik is in goal. Sergi Gomez plays with Diego Carlos as the centre-backs. Eva Banega plays with Fernando in central midfield. Luke de Jong is the lone striker today. This is the Real Madrid lineup. Looking at the lineup, he's got all the components in place, hasn't he, the manager, for the pressing style of play has been a feature of his team.
Yep, and many an opponent has found it difficult to cope with. If your touch isn't spot on against this aggressive type of closing down, you're going to lose it in dangerous areas.
Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Looking for Marcelo. Marcelo. He's taken on his man and beaten him. It's a very good clearance, and it was needed. They pressed well, now they might be in. Does he want to cross it now? He could. Well, they want to play from the back, and he's doing just that. Saw that coming and intercepted. It's good attacking play, this, from them. One or two players looking at each other there as to why that attack broke down. Fernando. Eva Banega. Here's de Jong. Here's Diego Carlos. Modric. Here's Casemiro. Modric. It's good work, this, as they chase a go-ahead goal. Good vision. Well, that was pressure for the goalkeeper from that through ball. Fernando. Looking to use the full width of the pitch in this attack. Ocampos. Here's the clever ball. Keeper to collect this one. Eva Banega. Fernando. Set up to play on the break now. Continue to knock the ball around, looking for the opening. Lucas Ocampos. The shot's on! Oh, the keeper's done well to keep that one out. Modric. Now Casemiro. Modric. Benzema. Teammates getting out of the way because they know he can dribble it here. Players up in support if he needs them. He's got the technique to deal with the press. Interception here. Benzema. One or two players arriving in the middle. Well, he used the inside of his head well, but not the outside, off target.
Yeah, just slightly mistimed that one. Not being the most entertaining, and it's been very even as the possession stats bear out. Will we get to see some goals, a bit more excitement from here on in?
Excellent movement to get the pass and stay onside. Cleared away by the defender. Well, that will be a throw, although a few of the players were appealing for a corner. A chance to play it into the centre now. Well, that's deflected behind. It will be a corner. Put the corner in the middle. Solid punch by the goalkeeper. Can't get the shot through. Good block. Carvajal. Well, we all look at the referee, as the players do. What's he going to decide, Pedro or Teguilla? He's going to be sent off here. Yeah, it's a red card for the offender.
Well, he knew straight away, Martin, didn't he? As soon as he made that challenge, he was heading off to the tunnel.
Fernando. Eva Banega. They can counter-attack here, Eva Banega. Intercepted here. Toni Kroos. Here's Casemiro. Kroos. And the verdict on added time is 2 minutes. Impressive in possession, passing's good, possibly dangerous. Corner. And here's a possibility of making a chance to go in front. Well, bad news, Bale, today. He's not played at all well.
Well, the opposition will just be hoping that these kind of stats continue, because one of the chief danger men has been shackled really well.
They can't get it away. Corner again. Let's see it again, the effort on goal from Bale. Corner's taken. Cross dealt with by the defender. And that's headed away for a throw. Half-time, a sense of discontent around the supporters here. You can hear it in the crowd reaction. They're still... And it is the kick-off here for the second half. Looking to use the full width of the pitch in this attack. Modric. Well, he's given the ball away here unnecessarily. Kroos. Toni Kroos. Here's Casemiro. Game still level, but the pressure might be counting. Now the possibility for a cross. Couldn't get it past the first man to close him down. Modric. Crossed in by Marcelo. Trying to cross it, and in the end, a bit of a waste, I think. Steady at best in the first 45 minutes, still 45 minutes to go, of course.
Room for improvement, I think you could say, from this lad.
Got his foot in to cut out the pass. Benzema. What a goal that would have been on the volley.
Yeah, the crowd were on their feet, they thought he'd done it.
Real Madrid have a substitute getting ready. Jesus Navas. Nolito. Taking on the defenders. Kroos. Modric.
Well, Real, as usual, controlling possession today, but I am expecting to see a bit more from them in the remainder of this match. I think they do need to step it up to win it. Their strikers, the movement's not been as good as it normally is out there.
And that's what the coach would want, to stop the supply into the middle. Trying to catch the other team out with a quick break here. Just lost their way at the crucial moment of that counter-attack, and they've lost the ball. Probing the pass. Brilliant goal!
Well, I thought he'd got enough on it there, Martin. I thought he'd done enough to save it.
Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it? Real Madrid in front. Suso. And now Diego Carlos. Time for Real Madrid to just tinker with the team a bit with a substitution. Fernando. Continue to knock the ball around, looking for the opening. Jesus Navas. Suso. Got towards the first post here. Well, crossing is a skill, and that's not a very good example of it. They've spoilt the promise of that attack. Here's Casemiro. Modric. Well, they are moving the ball well here. Made sure the pass wasn't completed. He can cross it now. Here's trouble for the opposition with Luka Modric. That's proper clearance. Well away from the danger zone. They can finish them off here, and they have done. Game over.
Yeah, they've been clinical today when they've created those chances.
Came close to goalkeeper, actually did get a touch on it, but I think it was a pretty good effort to do that much. Well beaten, really.
Yeah, I don't think you can blame the keeper, Martin. He's looking at his defenders. Why was the lad given so much space? Well, I know this manager's been working hard on the training ground on a certain shape, and boy, is it getting results out there.
Restarting at 2-0. 84 minutes gone, 6 minutes to go. We have a substitution coming up, and it's coming up for Real Madrid. Ocampos. That's good defending at the end of what was a really promising break. Carvajal. Strong tackle. Chance to go at the opposition with pace. Frustrating for them, really. That was the opportunity to play on the break, but it's broken down. Kroos. Referee blows the final whistle. It's all over here, but not the reaction, because the crowd's still furious about the red card.
Well, they are, and what a two having a real go at the ref, but I don't think that's justified. They've got to have a look at those players who didn't perform today. They didn't put a shift in.
Well, he's had a very good game, hasn't he?
Good performance from him, and I think that was probably the difference between the two teams.